Good morning, everyone. Today is X7527, very early in the morning. First off, I bet you all are thinking, wait, why is Joy speaking English today? To totally get it, I almost always chat in Cantonese, right? But there is a thing. I have been diving into loads of information about typhoons lately, and a lot of it in English. I wanted to share it as 原汁原味 as possible. So switching to English felt like the best way to keep things clear. Hope that makes sense. Speaking of why weather, let me start with something fresh. The day before chaos, August 5th. Bad rain warning, thunderstorm, roaring, and on this morning I had to bike to work and bring my car to work, and wow, what a mess. Tai Po was underwater, road flooded up to my knees, and when I was driving I hit a deep puddle and sometimes I slid over 20 to 30 meters. Scariest moment over. Couldn't see a thing. It's very scary. And when I was biking the last mile to my working place, I cycling along Lin Tsuen River. It's swollen like a raging beast, thanks to heavy rain from Tai Mo Shan and I think this high tide pushing the seawater back in. The bike path is totally unrideable. So I ride over the road and I tried to cross the tunnel, but the tunnel was also under the water. We're half submerged. So I detour onto car road. So many people I see stuck and car was trapped, bus halt. It got me thinking, if a bad rain can do this, what about full-blown typhoon? So that's why today let's talk about typhoons. And how about we start a very, very big typhoon recent years. Mangkhut, a storm that hit Hong Kong hard back in 2018. So first of all, how did Mangkhut form? Like all typhoons, it started with a tiny stir over the Western Pacific Ocean. But here's the key. The ocean's water there was super warm, at least 27 degrees. That warm is like rocket fuels for a storm. It begins as tropical depressions, with mild wind and rain, but at least suck up heat and moisture from the ocean, it grows. When wind hits 63 km per hour, it's become a named tropical storm, Mangkhut, and it keeps going. Once wind blasts past 119 km per hour, it was a full-on typhoon, and what a typhoon it was. And how about the impact of Hong Kong? Mangkhut was a nightmare. I think you still remember. It's very, very chaos. When the wind way over 119 km per hour, it tore through the city, uprooting over 60,000 trees. Can you imagine? Those fallen trees blocked the road and took down power lines, and even leaving 40,000 plus households without electricity. Some area in the New Territory and outlying islands were in the dust for days, not a day. Building didn't escape either. Over 500 reports of shattered glasses window or curtain wall. High-rise shot in the wind. People inside were terrified. Coastal area got hit hardest. Mangkhut brought a hailstorm surge, a wall of water that crashed ashore, flooding low-lying spots like Cyclones, Tranquilo, and Ablejao. Boats were sunk or washed away onto the land, and the transportation is total standstill. All land, sea, and air travels froze the day it hit. Even the next day, roads stayed blocked by tree and flood water. public transit couldn't get back to normal. So how about the government react on that time? The government actually acted very fast at that moment. After the storm, they had immediate clean up. The team got to work. The FEHD, Food Environment Health Departments, mobilized more than 8,000 people, civil servants, and the contractor between September 17 to 20. They cleared more than 1,000 truckloads of debris, branch, leaf, junk, weighing over 4,000 metric tons in just 4 days. So it's very hard work for them. And how about the fixing infrastructure? During the storm, there are many infrastructure were damaged. The water supply department worked round the clock to repair pipes. Most area got water back quickly. But the remote spot like Gat O and Abzhou, the outlying line took longer. Roads were blocked by tree, and because the road blocked by the tree, the drainage service department had a tough job with cyclone sewage plant. It was wrecked. They add the investments to treat sewage and build temporary pipes to dump it into deep sea within 1 to 2 weeks. But full repair took months. And it cost make a long-term change after the Mangkhut. Government start planning ahead. They talked about stronger building code to withstand typhoon wind, better drainage for heavy rains and storm surge, and stricter tree track via the tree management office to stop trees from falling in future storm. So, typhoon like Mangkhut aren't just bad weather. They shake up our daily life and how the city work. After the day before and yesterday rain, it's clear extreme weather hits close to home. We need to stay prepared and learn from the past to stay safer. So have you ever been caught in typhoon, a crazy downpour like the day before? Just drop a comment and share your story. And if you missed my last episode, check it out for the wild back range footage. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe, stay dry, and I'll catch you later. I have to go to work. Bye bye. See you next time.